Hello all. Hello Rexy, how you doing? How was that shift? Hey Black Rose, nice to see you too. How are you doing? This fine evening. That's perfect. So, I found out I have a spare evening. There was not a lot to do, so here I am. On our way to Arcadia, or Arcades, whatever the capital city's called. Gonna start. Oh my god. Is it a 3 o'clock get up again? Oh good, at the point of no return for Ghost of Yotai. I think I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. Nice. How's it going so far? I think I said before that I've got my eye on that game. 3:30, so you'll be lurking as you play? Okay, cool. Thank you very much for the lurk. Enjoy Ghost of Yotai. Hope you kick some ass. 3:30 tomorrow, get aligned. Watch out what you do with that 30 minutes. Massive luxury. Do I need to be kicking your asses? No, I'll just go straight through. 39, so waiting for France to get to 38. That's fine. Yeah, it was that way, I think. Is it going to be just as long today? Tomorrow, sorry. Like another 11 hours. Alright, let's see what these dungeons have to offer. Ran away yesterday because Cranky made me think it was going to take forever. So let's see. Acity Flesh, lovely. And look, 36. I am high level now. Yeah, I'm way high level now. $700 is a nice amount of experience though. Yeah. Alright, we're in the dungeon proper. Let's see what you got. As I was saying yesterday, I have no idea what this place is. I don't even remember it. Alright, left or right. Finish 5 PM tomorrow? My god, man. Getting on at 3:30, finishing at 5. That's one hell of a shift. Why you're sexy? Haste gun mode. Okay, that's cool. That goes back that way. That's fine. Okay. Do I leave the dungeon and go get myself some stone equipment? The answer is no, because I can kill that. And I want to keep my experience stuff on. Don't know how much I'm going to regret that choice though. That way, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, is that just a wall? Yeah, right. An adventurer bound for the capital. It would seem he didn't make it. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at you doing a 15 streak. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's why we call you Sexy Rexy. Making it all hot. Gimme, gimme. Level 38, so that's closer to my level. That's prime leveled up. I think I'll keep this party. Yeah. There's the cockatrice. They're level 39. Alfie is doing alright tanking all that damage. Hey, hello, I haven't seen you on for a while. Not too bad, he says. That over there is probably the reason Frankie came back. Alright. It's fortunate I came this way and got the map. Let's come up this way. Let's blow that down and then loop around. I might have to check to see what the knight really offers Balfour. I did it because it was his, well, it felt like his canon class. But the flow breaker is really cool, so I'm quite tempted to have two of them. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a puzzle to do with these. I bet you can turn these off. Right, let's see what that side has to offer. You prefer an early start, early finish? Yeah, I can totally get that mentality. You guys finish at 3 o'clock. It's very nice. Basically getting a whole evening to yourself that way. The only problem with trying to leave 3, I find, is it coincides when the schools come out. So I found that whenever I need to leave work early to go to the dentist or do something or other, these brats are everywhere. It slows traffic down a lot, so you can't really get anywhere. Look at me sound like an old man, those brats. There's a shift that has a 3-hour break, and it's killer. Ugh. What's this? Is that a shift where it's actually 2 shifts? Where they basically send you home, then you come back? I used to do a job like that, and that was ridiculous. About making you leave for like 3 hours and come back. I'm like, fine. Stop doing those dick shifts. There's absolutely no reason for us to do that kind of shift as well. Wayfarer traveling the road to Archades. The pilgrim's door holds naught for you. That way lies trouble and confusion. You who are yet to draw towards the pilgrim's door, the heart of time, and the deeds you must accomplish share their place amidst the fools. From the heart look north to the heaven, from the heart step south to earth, walk in time's footfall, open the way. Well, ain't that load of nonsense. From the heart look north to heaven, from the heart step south to earth. Easy enough to remember. Walk in time's footfalls to open the way. If the waterfall's powering some sort of hourglass, I can see that being the case. No, you can sit in the canteen for 3 hours, but there's only so much you can do. But yeah, definitely. That is a perfect place for a switch, but do you really want to be carrying your switch with you in that sort of environment? Sounds like a good place for it to be stolen. I'll leave you for now. The pilgrim's door. We'll try that again. The pilgrim's door holds naught for you, where there lies trouble and confusion. You who are drawn towards the pilgrim's door, part of time the deeds you must accomplish share their place amidst the pool. Okay. Right, so if I open this right now, it sounds like it's going to drop me somewhere really nasty. Let's have a look around. Do you get paid for that break out of interest? Or they still counted like an 8-hour shift? Fran's losing her mana. Alright. They take 1.5 off, but you can't take any more. Okay, there. I have enough. Yeah, I have enough slots to. Depends if I want to take them away from Phoenix Down or not. But I have enough slots to switch the attack so they keep focuses on weaknesses. Let's give that a quick go. Status. So you've got all these weaknesses. What spells can you do for that? So she can do fire, thunder. Blizzara, we will do. Where are you? Weak to ice. And the murmuring is in the canteen is to reject pay offer. But he will say one thing and do something else totally different. Surely that's something the Union has to really advise you on. Mind you, given the story about America and their Union, both for the voice actors. Although, hopefully, in the UK, we're so anal about legislation that we should be fairly isolated from any real nonsense. Weak to wind, weak to wind, weak to wind. To water. Otherwise, what should we do if they have no weaknesses? There's no generic spell, I don't think. I mean, I could do this, I suppose. Otherwise, that. And then fire. I think this would work. The where are you? Lowest HP. So I think this would work. The AI seems to be smart to not constantly apply oil. So she'll apply her own weaknesses and do fire. How's Pinello doing? Oh, I'll take that away. Oh, excuse me. Spell. Yeah, we'll just do fire for now. So she'll do basic healing, cura, Asuna, charge, and then you've got all of this. Sounds like a fairly decent all-rounder. Right. How are you doing? So rate it's fine, same as Fran, although you need to get charge in there. So we will take that. How come you won't have charge? Because is this. Salt if MP is less than 10%. Cool. Same, then you got Dispel, then you got Fire. All the weaknesses, and then let's do... This is one that I can change. Right, cool. Both mages are pretty much set up. That was. Level 40 for Fran, level 40 for Ash, level 39 for Balfonheim. Not too far off, to be fair. Cool. An ancient door, so that's fine. It'll be nice when I get Holy. It'll be very, very useful. Cool, that's party leveled up. That's everyone level 40 now, so we switched to party 2. Vanash. Metal. Go to you, go to you, go to you. And those 28k, 35k, 44k. So Bosh is the one who needs experience. Oh, I've got some admin to do as well. Let's do that when we get to Archades, so I can buy some equipment there and make my decisions about my license board at that point. I don't think I need to do any of that just yet. I'm not entirely sure what this puzzle is trying to get me to do. See no mechanisms of any sort just yet. All the doors are freely open. Oh, hello. Nello, are you doing the weaker versions of the you are doing the weaker versions of the spells? You don't have the... Okay, right, that's something we can do. Black Mage. I've got any Argo spells. Bye. That'll do for now. So that bridges that. I think I want to wait until I get all the espers before I start divvying out. Mainly because I haven't settled down on everyone's classes yet, so once I've done their... Well, once I've settled down 100% on their classes, I think I will then give them their espers, so I know what the bridges are like. Hey, nice. Who is that fifth party member? Take that. Right, who is that? It's not the doggo, is it? Have a look at that. Oh, Kanji! Oh, I know who Kanji is. That's a fair bit of the way in, I think. Oh, of course. So... Okay, other classes can unlock these as well. Because I got that from having the White Mage class. That's very interesting. That's a lot of HP as well. Gimme. I think it's still early game. Yeah, but I think you know what I mean when I say like, you must be at least like 4 or 5 hours in. Grab that, get out of the way. Right. Battle Law. Spell effect. Bubble there as well. Both these are very useful. Okay, now we're done with you. Right. Gambit. Fire, Thundara, Lizera, Aero, Aqua, and then any Fire. So that's fairly spot on, I think. Down. Right, that's definitely a door. Okay, wherever is travelling to the road to Archades, the Aztec's door holds naught for you. The way lies trouble and confusion. You who are yet drawn towards the Aztec's door, count out your steps, tracing the sun's round. At journey's end, the door embrace you? Okay. I'm getting different trials based on different doors. So I'm guessing Door of Hours. Door of Hours. There's 2 Doors of Hours. Here's their Doors of Hours on this side. There are. Okay. But these Doors of Hours are already open. They're lit up. And that's just door. I don't remember any of this at all. Right. Okay. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I think foe breaking might just suit Bash a lot better. It's still tough, but it retains a lot of the... He gets a lot more DPS than having a sword. Oh, Libra. Oh. I'm moaning about Libra, but Balfonheim also has Libra. Are there 4? No, there's one of them. Should have done this earlier. Okay, who's near the center? That one.
You're going down.
I think there's a general rule I have to follow. If you get them down to about 25% HP, just go for the miss. No matter how easy it seems. 6 hits so far. I think if you aim for 10, yeah, that's a good number. Obviously, try and get some more if you can, but, right. 10 just seems like a good number for damage.
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you.
No holding back!
I've got you. How about some of this? You're mine this time.
Ooh, 0.8 of a second.
Got a surprise for you.
Oh well. 15 is good. That should grab quite a few of them. Is that 3? Is that 4? I think there's 5 of them as well. We got them all. Fine. I see you, treasure chest. So far, I'm really wondering about those puzzles back there. Kitchen door. Nothing is forcing me to do them yet. Part of me was thinking maybe that boss would have gotten weaker. But it wasn't a particularly tough boss either. God damn it.
Yeah.
Looking down on the map, though, there's no save point next to that room. So maybe the Ahriman wasn't even a boss.
Yeah.
He has a fruity bathhouse. I think missed that completely, but I think I know who you're talking about. Hey. The puzzles aren't forcing me to do them. No point in wrapping my head around them.
Smells less like a capital and more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Archades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Archades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Archades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draklor.
Old Archades, we made it! Lost my money, can't even afford an airship back home to Rabanastre. I thought I was going back through Sochen, but I hear some ancient worm lurks down there, and I don't care much to run into one of those. You can get one of those, get away with those legs? Bah. I'm stuck here for life. Look, would you buy something to help a fellow out? I'm going to sell stuff though and take the rest of your money. Alright, so I didn't see a worm of any kind, so I'm guessing I missed it from not doing the puzzles. So much money! Oh, it's so good. Awesome. Right. We'll take that. Right, what you got? They seem useful, so I'll take them. Everything else is okay. Even the pots here are so poor. Not of rust. 8 gil. Hey, hello. Good evening, sir. Me? I lived here for a good while, but I had a jolly hard time when I first arrived. The city was far from the city of my native Giza, you see. I've seen much of this town, people of all walks of life. Now, there's a fascinating thing. I've seen plenty of men who failed at it, lost their hope, and then had their happiness. Most sad. Why? Hope's the most important thing of all. Hippocrates says we must hold on to hope even when our days of this world seem to be numbered. Me? I hope to see my homeland once more. This one doesn't sound like a Cockney. Picked up the Arcadian accent and culture. What gem? Who am I? Plain to see. One of the many who tried to make it up in the city and fell back down here. Funny I ain't signed that paper. Yeah, I wasn't ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one blinding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. I find him, if I find him, I'll... Did you want something? Oh. How to get to the city? Up these stairs, then off to the west. Entrance up there. Better be prepared, mate. In it, broad. What was that? 18 gil. Some random happy movals there. Alright. No reason to stay here. I'm curious about that serpent, but not curious enough to actually go and find it. No more espers since Zalira. No, I just passed Sochen. The problem is there was a bunch of puzzles there, but the game didn't force me to have to do them to get to Archades. So part of me is thinking there's something hidden there, but at the same time, I'm not forced to go back. I could just go through the story. Which has an endgame boss. I figured most of the dungeons have some sort of boss like that. getting close to level 40 though, so I'm tempted also to go back to Nabudis. I'm actually quite close to be able to handle them. I think the only thing holding me back was my level and my equipment. Yeah, I figured as much. Imperials, eh? You have credentials? I have not. Your credentials, you can't just let it through up now. That's not voice acted. Well, well, well. There's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd see you here again. Not here. Oh, wonderful. Enter the street here. A pirate would do well to smile. Wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a street here. Peddler of rumor and hearsay. By the name of Jules. He'd bite a gill given him by his own mother, and shave it by half to pay her for a funeral. Ha! Sometimes near with tight purse strings, the orders of the day. Like when the pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city, you know a way. In Archades, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors now. A fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat to bargain. So, wise man, how does... yeah. Right boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard of any rumors in town? Haven't heard much of anything. I need to hear before I talk. A boy would do well to see what his ears can pick up off the streets. He sounds like one of those characters from Game of Thrones. There's a save point here. In fact, I literally just saved. I won't say which one it was. Okay, fair. I've got to the point in the game where I don't remember very much. Speed things up a little bit. Gimme. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much at the moment. He looks fancy. There doesn't seem to be anything of note. Sigh. So far, lots of people saying information is great. Too much information is not great. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, just the gentry. Okay, fine. Right, I think I've spoken to everyone. Okay. I played many a man false in the city, so I did. Of course, I was being played just the same, though I didn't know. I ruined so many men, 'tis all I can do now, to hide myself in hope I don't run into any former clients. Okay? Pretty sure that's everyone. And that ex-broker is probably the most important one. Arcadia isn't your favourite part of the game? I quite like Arcadia, not this part though, obviously. I don't mind it once you get to like the city proper, because it's a nice contrast between Rabanastre and Arcadia, or Arcades. You call it Arcadia for some goddamn reason. Damn it, camera. Come on. Out the way, one. I pull this meeting daughter. Tell me, boy, I heard any rumors in town? Well, I heard about a man in Archades who swindled swindler's sake. Okay, a swindler. Is it? A fellow. Boy, there's a young man in the Alley of Low, whispers, who recently come from the city. Go and tell him what you've just learned. Alley of Low. Where am I now? Gotta stop picking up these chests. I mean, they're all crap. Right, so... Alley of the Whispers. Right, so it's not the brother. Not you. It might be one of the special named ones. That's just a boy. Wait, what? The Edict Man. Oh, as you talk to them, their names start changing. Okay. Okay, that's that. Oh, by the way, I don't need to worry about sugar anymore. I got some. I refilled my sugar and my tea. Where'd that kid go? Sigh. Oh, maybe he's where the old man is. In God's name did he go? I spoke to you, apparently. Where in God's name is he? definitely not here. These bloody fetch quests. No, there was no reason for that guy to move. Oh, there you are. You told him just as I told you. Good boy. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See? It begins. Oi, oi, oi. That bloke what came from the city's gone berserk. Now's a chance. Thanks, Jules. I thought you'd go far. You'd go for such a meager price. A pirate should know that words are worth gil, uncountable. Here's some words for you. Prodigal Bonanza, son, come back to the Imperial's roost. See? Words of much value, these. I'm guessing that means his bounty hunters are back. Imperial City of Archades, we made it! Made it to a modern city.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Heck yeah, Team Blonde. Right. We want a shop. Hello. Be back in a bit, like time. Okay, cool. Take your time. We got separate ways here, Vaughn. I have some business to attend to. We'll meet later again. Still high. In 5 years since I quit my lodgings in all Archades, yet still I lack the guilt over my own boutique of my own. Okay. Makes me want to go back to Rabanastre and talk to all these random people because their names change. I can't believe I've not noticed it until now. So, what are you wearing? What have you become a builder? You've turned into a smitten woman. Alright. I see shops. See if there's any more gambits. Still not very useful to me. These are though. I have the money to buy them now. Grab those quickly. They could be useful. Yeah, still nothing. I bought one or two here, but nothing I would find useful. That's the aerodrome. Hey, weapons. Weapons and armor, lovely. Brilliant. Right, so a rune blade. Yakai. Plus 21 damage. Okay. Albert plus 7. Francesca's still the best axe. Alright, fine. Let's do some admin whilst we're here and have the chance. First things first is Barsh. He's a knight and a time battle mage. But, as that is tough, but he's not really doing anything. I suppose it's because the time battle mage is not useful until I get Hastegar. So... Okay, the time battle mage side is fine. It's the knight itself that's the problem. It gets me what? Access to heavy armor. Physical armor, shields, swords, and some minor abilities here and there. But in short, it's actually just quite a tanky class. So... do I really want to continue using the knight? What else is there? Bowbreaker is another good one. Monk, knight. Shikari's nice. So Vaughn is a not Bullheart, he's a samurai. So I think the answer might be switching Bash from a knight to a Foebreaker just to increase the damage a bit more. But keep him as a time battle mage, so when I get haste together, that's going to be very useful in a fight. When I get haste, at the moment his time battle mage is not doing me much good. Which, to be fair, if Archades actually sells spells, I've not seen them yet. Hey, show me your spell shop. Do you have one? You do. You have a... check you out first. See what nonsense is in here. So... the three useless ones. I'll try with her. Alright. They put down there apparently. Cool, so techniques were good. Nice. So we're getting Argus spells now. 40 MP. Useless. Okay, so we still don't have haste yet. As soon as I can get the protection shell and haste spells that do the entire party, the supporting classes would be very good, but for the time being though, I just keep time battle mage anyway. I'm going to need to go back to Rabanastre. So, thinking out loud, I think Bash needs to be a Foebreaker and a time battle mage. The only issue with that is I don't know how much HP the Foebreaker has alone. I think. Althea. got access to heavy armor. So I think that's the best choice. Get lots of DPS, or physical DPS. And be tough still, whilst maintaining some support magic. So we'll do that. Sorry, what? What was that? A stroll? Okay. The counters are empty, madam. Not allowed to fly back to Rabanastre. That's a bit lame. Forcing me to use this teleport stone. Right, go Rabanastre, check the hunts, upgrade all my kits, see where I am money-wise, and then maybe try and face Nabudis and get that hunt done. Hey, CN. Many thanks for the lurk. How did Expedition 33 go? Hopefully everything went well. Right. Is it a legit reason to go back to Mont Blanc as well? Pick up the rest of those rewards. Yeah, new ones. The Titan Toys. Homesick Man in Archades. Plans travel home through the Sochen caves palace, but a terrible creature bars the way. This is sorely needed. Cool. Paragon of Justice, yada yada yada. King Bomb, yada yada. Any new marks? Parrot. So there's only one hunt. Bosh. Change it. Right, so Mr. Bosch, you'll first and foremost be a foe breaker. Grab all those gambits. And your second one will be the Time Bell Mage. Alright, so stick with the Foe Breaker for now, because that'll be your main class. You know what? I'll check the time battle mage, but white mages have a good amount of physical damage, but I find it very odd that they're more of a bonk mage than magic mage, but it might not be a bad one for the foe breaker. What do you do? More HP, more battle damage. A good amount of HP increases, which is nice, and physical attack damage. So, right, the rest of that, those accessories, where does this way go? Weapons, right. You need to prioritize all the gambits. Flame Purge as well. Lots of shield block down there. Cool. Francesca's there. That's actually needed. Armor-wise, diamond armor. I think it was mirror mail that I could buy. Take that, platinum. So the rest of that is just armors. Right. I will spend the rest of it on here. I can see why people say it doesn't stack because they're all here now in the time for the time battle mage. Take that. Take that too. Oh, nothing. I'll take bubble. But otherwise, nothing really needed over there. What is this unlock? Ether Law. Magic Law. Spellbreaker. Actually grab all the spells we need. We don't actually need any of the weapons or armors for this. Oh, look at this. Time Battle Mage also has heavy armor. That's a lie. Yeah, I was thinking they used a cloth armor. Charge. Definitely needed. Remedy. What else is there? Reflector. Swift. That is the last gambit. Restoration of space effects. Lovely. Nothing else around there. No. Right, so I've got all the basic things I need from this class. Let's throw the rest of this into shield block. Because we do need to buy shields as well. Alright, and I'll save the rest when I'm buying equipment. Alright, job done. So he's got 72 strength just from all that. Base defense is 49. How does that compare to Balfour? So Bosch certainly is quite tanky. Don't know how much of that is made up by the equipment though. Alright. We're good to go back. Just double check my primer. Cool. Right, so both my parties now consist of a white mage, well, a mage, a caster of some form. Happens to be a grey mage. I've got a tanker with a shield, and I've got a physical DPS. Let's save it quickly. Basically the Holy Trinity. Let's do a bit of Archades story, and then go back to the hunting. The main reason I don't have enough money to buy everyone equipment. Bosch should be my main priority though. Mind you, he's only really missing the Francesca. Bye bye, Balfour. This place is very cool. Spells, no swords, I want swords. Do I prioritize armors or weapons? Weapon-wise, I'm doing alright. I'm just getting my ass handed to me. So maybe armors. So I think all of them wearing mystic armors. So it's just the platinum stuff and those. They will benefit those two very much. Okay, it's not too egregious. So let's get one of those for front and no. Plus 12 after all. And then get these for Balfour and Ash as well. So Balfour. Foe breaker. Grab that was granite. As I'm here, I'll grab some more of these. That them shields there. And you, madam. Helms. God, this is expensive. I need to get Barshed out Francesca. Crap. That's an improvement. Back. Just. They have platinum shields already, apparently. Oh, it's because the Sword of Kings is two-handed. Right. I get you. There you go. Platinum. It's very nice to see them like that, though. Platinum shield, helm, and armor. Nice. Okay. Obelisk is lame. I will say lame. I'm just going to double check that their weapons don't have elements. See, that's a problem. It's a better weapon power-wise, but the element has screwed me over, so I think I just prefer weapons without. So Halberd's the next one. And I think I will accept the 10 power loss to give Ash that. I'm going to call me silly for selling this. Rosame, let's go. Platinum sword, and go. Not sure what those are. I'll keep that for now. That can definitely go. That can definitely go. Did I buy a spear and then sell it straight away? Idiot. Fuck's sake, I had a halberd already. Jesus Christ. Absolute moron. Never mind. Still have money. Got some juicy Resident Evil 9 info. Nice. I was just an absolute idiot right now. Sigh, never mind. Cool, so have the money, so why not? Yeah, you caught that, yeah. Me being too taking that because I need it. I could reload, but it's a bit OTT. Got 3 platinum shields. I think Vaughn could have a one-handed weapon. Oh, what is he? He's a red battle mage, isn't he? So red battle mages can have maces. If I remember right. I can't seem to find a weapon anywhere. Mace, there you are. So they can have maces. What was that they said about Resident Evil 9? I'm going to have to do a Resident Evil marathon at some point, just given all the games I got. Anything else on this? So they're done. They're done. And that's the only tab. Whoa, what was that? Crystal Shield. That's very cool. Collab with Porsche if you have a spare 166k. What? You buy a Porsche, you get a free game or something? You. Crystal Shield. Balfour as well. He has the Crystal Shield already. So the platinum shields can now go. You can go. So you get the game. It's just the car that Leon drives in red. Oh, okay, fine. Human armor's lame. That's lame. That's good. The light armors are really good. But you can go anywhere. Alarmist Harrier, you can go. You can go. 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 Right, so we're left with literally that. Can't sell any of the weapons. Don't want to sell accessories. Don't know enough about range to sell those. They showed some gameplay too, like the distinct playstyle between the two characters. See, I'm thinking Resident Evil 9 is just going to play like Village. It's that, but with like a new story. And some enhancements, maybe. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. So, the Doom Mace gives you 75 attack power versus the Yakai 83 attack power on hit poison. Higher attack power. So it's what? Only 8 difference. Thing is 8 power difference worth dropping in favor of the shield? This is Vavan. Having 2 shields is juicy. Kinda, the gameplay is similar to RE2. Or 7-8. Leon is much faster in... Okay. What do you think? I'm having a debate with myself at the moment between giving Varn a Doom Mace, but the Crystal Shield, or upgrading him to the Yakai. I'll pair him with what's his name? Bash. So we'd have 2 shielders, one with a mace, one with an axe. Slightly less DPS, but far more tanky. Not sure. Not sure what the best choice is. Mind you, even if he has the shield, doesn't mean his block is going to be great. Better to have them to block elemental damage rather than give pure defense stats. Yeah, just the ability to block seems very useful. I'm just wondering if it's worth sacrificing that. It's 8 attack power. That's the main difference. Eight attack power for more durability. I think I'm willing to sacrifice that. The Foebreaker does a fair bit of damage anyway, so... yeah, I might do that. I think I'll do that. Good talk. So yeah, I think I'm going to move him away from Bushi. Although, mind you, I got the Bushi specifically for the sword. So if I don't go for the katana, what the hell was the point in going Bushi in the first place? One-hand katana is probably something you would get. The Yakai is two-handed. Hello. Access to the blood sword. You probably the one-hand katana is probably not something you will get. Oh, you won't get. Okay. Oh, my HP. There's HP there. Swiftness as well. Alright, going against my better judgment, I'm gonna go for the Yakai. All that HP is like kept me sucked in. There might also be loads more of these. We'll grab those. The Kamha is one-handed. Requires farming rim. Okay. Nope, not buying that. Oh, it's there. Gain MP after defeating a foe. Swiftness, yes. I could grab all these. More HP. Alright. I think I'll go with it for flavor. And all these HP bits. Because I think I've picked up like 3 battle laws now. Okay. What's this? More likely for that to happen. They also get these really weird skills. Gill toss. I take gill toss mainly because I want to do this. That's very useful. With the red battle mage, that's very, very useful. Okay. do we have anything else of value? There's that physical battle as well. Just a little section of like battle lore. Okay, it was only 30 license points to get. It's quite cheap. But I'm also always poor, so I'm not going to use Guild Toss for the time being. And then you've got loads of magic lore over here. Okay. What has that done in terms of for you? Reduce MP cost by 10%, yes. Reduce another 10%, yes. Yeah, it's not something you'll want to until you're swimming in spare gil, yeah. I'm always poor. Part of me wonders if I'll ever get lots of gil. Hey, there's a set of heavy armor there. Be interesting if I can cross this. So all the magic laws over here. Grab that. Right, so Varn's sorted. I just need to get him that katana. Is this an organization game? It does feel like it at times. I get these sections where you get to a point in the story where you get to access to a new shop, and I've just accessed like all these new sellers from a new city. So at the moment, yes, I'm doing lots of organization. There's also planning as well. See, I don't know how much you want to talk about it, because you were talking about playing this game as well, CN. But essentially, you have each character can have up to 2 classes, and the management side of things is deciding what classes to mesh together. So for example, I've got 2 characters who are... Oh, you don't mind spoilers at all? Okay, cool. I won't talk about the story, but I'll talk about the systems and whatnot. Depends on organization strategy rising in this game. Yeah, it's what Black Rose said. So I've played how many hours of this game so far? 42 hours without really doing any in-depth like theory crafting. The game has let me get just coast by with what I have at the moment. I just picked some stuff that I thought looked cool and then carried on. It's not until about now that where the side quests that are hunts. So all these you can just you can find from the job board, and they're little challenges. You just go off and fight a monster, and then you get a reward in return. So I've got these guys. That's a rank 7 hunt. Somewhere I've not been yet. They're generally quite hard fights. It's not until now that I found that just being a little bit more efficient with my skills and abilities has sort of eked the fight in my favour into a win. Like this Chocobo, for example, Kratos saw me play it, but the very first time I fought it, dropped it down to about 20% HP, and then it just kicked my ass. But with a little bit of optimization, I managed to swing that 20% HP down to 0, and I beat it. So now that I'm in a new city, that's what I'm doing. I've saved up all these license points to spend on characters, and I'm just doing a bit of admin at the moment. So far I've done it for Varn and Bash. I just need to do it for the rest of these guys. And basically I was just debating which weapon to get for Varn. So Varn had the option to go for shield and sword, mace. Increases defense, but you lose a lot of attack. in the end, I decided to go with the flavor of the original pick and go for the Akai instead. Yeah. Oh yeah, the AI is very cool, by the way. It's similar to Unicorn Overlord if you've played that game. But essentially, you have these set of rules. It follows top down, 1 to 12, 1 being the most priority. It'll just work its way downwards. So for Vaan, I've got, if a foe has less than 10% HP, it will just attack. It'll ignore everything else, because I found that when someone's on low HP and you're on low life, you just want someone to smack that creature and kill it to reduce their DPS. But if everyone's on low life, I find my characters getting a weird cycle where everyone's just trying to heal and kill and stuff like that until the party dies. So you always need that one guy who just keeps hitting. That's what Vaan's doing. And then the rest of it is just prioritize raising, so use a spell to resurrect a character. Otherwise, if you can't, use a Phoenix down instead. If anyone gets to below 50% HP, you heal. A bunch of status curing stuff. Restore MP. And then just skills like against flying foes, use magic. If there's 3 or more foes, use magic. Otherwise, just hit someone. So that's the game in a nutshell. Without going into too much depth. So I don't know, I'm just going through the weapons and just seeing what's worth buying. So yeah, Vaan, he was either go for durability or go for sword. I went for sword in the end. Because he's paired up with a guy called Bash, who has a shield and a axe. Which is one of the guys highlighted at the moment. So he's the tanky guy. But there's not weapons for anyone. So bows we don't use. We don't use daggers. We don't use maces. We don't use crossbows. No one's a knight anymore. The halberd's there. Guns there. Francesca, we've got the Imperial rod's the last one. And that's it. Oh, that's all the equipment done. Weapons and armor. I haven't found an accessory seller yet. Unless that's in the item shop. So my plan is to do a little bit more admin, do some story, and then go and try and do a hunt. It's a very cool game. If you do play the CN, I think you're going to love it. It's one of those games that has aged very well. I've been talking to other people about. Like, it felt very ahead of its time, and I can see why people erred away from it back in, what, the early 2000s, I think? There are no accessories here. X potions though. They're nice. They're very nice. I'll buy another 10 of those. Iocana mallet. Right, so the last bit of admin is for me to spend the rest of the license points. For Balfonheim, that's going to be HP and shield block, I think. What is that? Don't have those yet. Right, we'll take the HP. This is much better than the sphere grid as well. I remember doing this as a kid, wishing they'd gone for the sphere grid system, but as an adult right now, I definitely prefer this grid system over Final Fantasy X sphere grid. Right, so we got a lot of HP. What is that? Focus. Health is never full. Physical battle law. Physical battle law. Battle law, battle law. They're really expensive. Not a lot left. Oh, I'll take that. That's never going to happen, but I do want that. You activate Traveler, so that can go away. It'd be nice for Balfour to get access to that. It'd be very nice for him to get access to that. Right. A bow breaker. I guess we're throwing the rest of these. Oh, yeah, we got all the shield blocks apparently. What else is there? He's actually got nothing else to spend it on. Oh, there's one. Yeah, he's all good. I don't need to get some of the equipment yet because I just can't buy them. So what I've been doing is I've been buying the armors and equipment licenses that you need to equip stuff when I actually have access to them. Right, he's done. I've got most of the stuff. Let's same for spells. There's no point buying that until I actually get the spell. Ooh, HP. I'll take that. Right, so I have everything I need. I suppose I should make my way to get these bits of battle lore. It's just shielded by a ribbon, which is 215. Right, you're done for now. Run! Grab that. Take that just for the sake of it. MP for defeating the foe, yes please. %10 reduction. Ooh, HP, lovely. There's a battle rock, but she's a mage, so we don't care too much. Did you want which did you want on Balfour? Sorry, what? Oh right, yeah. It's the access to the Cura and the Rays. It'd be very useful just for him to be able to cast a bit of white magic on the side. Because at the moment he's relying on potions. It's Hashmal. Okay. Yeah, I'm not bothering to equip any Yespers just yet. I'm going to wait until I unlock some more. And then wait until I'm happy with all the classes I have. And then I'll see what bridge is what. Cool. Okay. Magic Law is good for you. Take that. Swiftness. Take that too. Take that. Take that anyway. Take some bonk damage. Right. Done down here. These are just all accessories. Magic Law there. resetting funds. You think resetting refunds espers too. It's a hassle, and okay. I wasn't sure, and I know that in the original game it didn't reset them. So I'm just being careful. Right, that's the white mage side done. Black mage, take bubble. Just weapons, accessories. Accessories mean nothing to me at the moment. I'll take that. You couldn't reset it. Yeah, you couldn't. That's a good point. From the top of your head, do you remember if you set a gambit to ally any and then set its remedy, will they only use the remedies for the stuff that they can actually cure? My main thinking is I don't want them constantly throwing out remedies if they're not going to cure anything just because something has a status. Ooh, oh yeah, I did buy those, didn't I? You think it should because remedy has a limit target. Yeah, that's... I'm thinking that too. Just trying to double check before the game annihilates all my remedies. Bosh have done. Ash. Let's do Pinello first because I just did Fran. Magic ball we want. But if an enemy spams blind, yeah, true. I mean, he has a white mage. Yeah, I do have a white mage. I have a Suna, but I don't have a Suna Gar yet. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's true. It does fulfill a similar requirement. Oh, he was thinking it was someone else. Okay. I have access to it on the board. I just don't have access to the actual spell itself. Not getting that. Any spells? Definitely taking that. Oh, so yeah, so I have access to it now, but I just don't have it. Assuming it will drain AP, so either way, there's a cost. Yeah. Take bubble. I should probably grab these for my last remaining. Okay, right. Last one is Ash. So this is all equipment. We are looking for any battle laws. Magic, battle law. Potion restores more HP, nice. Don't need that revive. Magic law, not needed. Second class is the red battle mage. which has dark. So the magic side is useful. So let's do that. Hey, Mr. Battlelore. Another Battlelore I missed. I'll stand. Focus. Get healed off now, but you're never going to be at full HP very much. Swiftness. Might be worth pushing past just to get those two. Also, auto-curing statuses is something a bad idea. A slight unseeing or some enemy gambits. Yeah, I think I know what you mean by that. Yeah, at that point I would just adjust it. If I see something weird, the gambits I find can't be perfect. So you're going to have to make some adjustments along the way anyway. Let's pick that bubble. Right, what we got? What you got? The rest of it's just accessories. No spells, some shields there. Definitely taking that. Reduce MP cost, yes please. More magic lore. Just loads of magic lore there. Cool, that's everyone done. Your rule was sticking a simple gambit like ally any antidote on low gambit fighter. Yeah, that makes sense. My gambits are fairly... I forgot to reset Bash, so he doesn't have any. Good shout there. Time Battle Mage and Foe Breaker. I think his gambit is going to be fairly simple as Valthyr's. So Phoenix down first. Alright, what else can you do, Bash? You have Libra. Definitely doing that. Charge. We'll put it on for now, see what happens. Less MP than 10%. What else can you do? Infuse, we don't care about. These are items. There's an Esper that needed you to become petrified to trigger their signature in the original. I can't remember if that got changed in this. I think I remember the one you're talking about as well. It was very odd. Gravity, oil, decoy. See, I tried using decoy, it's not very good. Bubble. It'd be nice to have a bubble belt. It can be. Yeah. Yeah, I tried using it. I don't think I am quite at that stage where I can make the best of it yet. Slow, stop, immobilize, break, countdown, berserk. I mean, they're all cool, but they're nothing I want you to use constantly. Haste. Again, haste is something really cool. I want you to be able to maintain it, but no point. Just too expensive MP-wise. Okay, so we got those so far. What else has Balthier got? He's got some simple items to use that I added on. Otherwise, it's lowest HP and party leader's target. Cool, that'll do for now. I'll add on the items as they're needed. Hello, good sir. We've been talking about you recently as well. I guess it depends on if you use protections and stuff. Seeing oil, you have used it yet? Yes, I have used it. Just very expensive. Bosch was the one who was using it. He has been oiling, and then Pinello had a thing where if there was oil in it, she would use fire up. It just got very expensive. It was a cool combo, but resource-wise, I think doing something more simple works for the time being. So I was saying to everyone, yeah, but at the same time though, like you can decoy. So the problem I found was decoy was expensive to keep maintaining, but I was also fighting things that were far too tough for me, so 2 enemies would hit the same person and just annihilate them. So it was more of an Achilles heel than anything else. Right, we're good. Let's save it. Let's save it and do a bit of story. Although looking at the time, so I have a choice. I think I have enough time to do story or go to Navadis. That's kind of the point of decay. Decoy. Yeah, it is. But I want them to take it, but whilst being able to actually maintain and stay alive. And don't forget, you stick with mana users going through it. So, I've actually been finding these guys are alright. My 2 mana users. They've not been... Focusing everything on MP has not been too bad so far. Right, so saved it. I've been pretty much everywhere. Also, look at this. You say mana jobs, but look at this guy. Monk Foe Breaker. And you know what? I like it. I love it. I stuck it on Balthier and he was wrecking ass, so I was quite happy with that. Hello. Only those 3 or more chops may ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal. Hell's chops. If you lack a chop, you pay coin. That's 1 million gil, thank you. That's crazy. Having a spot of trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He is waiting in Central. He says, come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop anyway? When the boy wants information, that's right. The boy pays... Fine. Why? Any upstart citizen of this empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status sometimes, a writ of transit. Otherwise, if you are aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I think you'd need 3 chops. How'd you get them? Like I said, he is knowledge boy. You do your part here on the street, talk to the right people, you'll earn your chops in no time. Doesn't sound so bad. Oh, people on Archades love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior. Understand, boy? Not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Balthier's is a friend of mine. Francis, give him the evil eyes. What's the gossip about? Basically your comments in the previous stream about... God, I can't remember. Rexy might remember. I was talking to Rexy about it actually, and your name came out of my lips. Oh, that was it. I couldn't remember if you were talking about. Oh Jesus Christ! No, I'm too old. It's too. I'm too old. I'm too late. It's too late at the moment, so I can't remember. It's all recorded on evidence, so we can play it back later and find out what I said. Right, how do I get my chops? Pretty sorry, Arian, but I've given up. Stay shade, no one was grasped. Okay, fine. Oh, you want, pardon me? I assumed I was an actress. See? Quite famous in my day. I mistook you for an enthusiast. My apologies. Okay, let's start. Can't remember, then it's all good. Yeah, Rexy might remember. I don't know if he's still here yet or he's just passed out from his long shift. It means I don't have to bury you in my garden. Look, if I can get to New Zealand, you can bury me. You want to pay for my plane ticket? All those years without progress. No. Okay, well, actually, what is this? What do you say? Given my father's wishes, I became a researcher at the laboratory, but my colleague's behaviour had proven rather odd. I thought on this great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave. Yet my father was so happy I haven't had to tell him. Truth be told, our research project finished just the other day. It was quite the breakthrough. My father worked on it for tens of years. All those years without progress, then I joined within months and it's done. And I still want to leave. However, how do I explain this? How do I explain this to my father? Right. Commit this tale to memory. Time to leave. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me... Don't know what word you were trying to say there. Your money tree. Although, you learned from Elden Ring that if I bury a body near a tree, good things happen. Advice. I still don't know what that means in that regard. Do good things happen to the person who's been buried? Where is your dad? For many years I researched about one thing, and when I retired my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. But the research, it knows no end. Someday I hope to see my daughter marry, bear children. But it's still great work to be done. Yet, it's not in vain, no. Even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made. Such as many splendid things in the scientific inquiry, okay. Wait, time to leave. Was this my daughter? Surely not. My daughter would never say such things. A case of mistaken identity, perhaps. What? The research complete? How many years did I toil, finding nothing? That's my girl. Well, if she's finished her work, why stay any longer? Boy, a chop will bring me this news. Got fun with chop. Not be super rude. That was a lady. Well, I'm a rude asshole. Thought I was talking to a gentleman. Advice, that's something you will have to test. You can be patient 0. Okay. If you get me to New Zealand, just let me see the Shire first. The enterprise at which I'm employed has fallen on hard times. This month they may halve my wages. Halved. And things were going so well. I'm going to tell my wife I don't have the courage to face her. I can't go home like this. Commit to memory. Right. Snitches get stitches. Right. Is that you? You're right next to each other. I tire of the gossip and the rumour of this town. Please, be a dear and spare me of all that. Oh, okay. After stardom is a difficult one, to be sure. To dance and sing, all this takes great effort. And of course, you must know how to act. Imagine setting the stage aflame with but a word. I would be that sort of star, and I would ask advice of a mentor, but what to ask? There's a mentor walking right next to me! Terribly sorry, darling. Okay, path to stardom. Path to becoming a star? I don't believe such a thing exists, darling. At least, it's not the sort of thing one can search for and hope to find. One must work and watch others work. One cannot sit about, whiling away the hours at the tent. Only through experience do you learn. I wore many guises in my working life. Armory clerk, airship attendant, personal secretary, headhunter, dread pirate, even the false queen of lost land. Quite dangerous, that last one, not recommended. I learned much, and my acting was enriched by it. Yet when it no longer felt true, I had to leave. Ah, I've had a splendid idea. I shall write a novella of my adventures. That is one thing I've yet to do. Take this, darling, for your excellent advice. Okay. That's cool. I am looking for a wife now. Both in-game and real life, before my parents say bad things about me still. Call me a disappointment. I've made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed, quite vexed. Oh dear. Oh, no chop to me there. A new employee of mine broke the instrument on his first day. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm so busy. Why not, I tell him. Such things only cost 1 million gil or so. Your concern should be the bigger picture, not such trifling details. I want him to know on his own, I'm on his side, you see. Mr. Memory. It's right there. A message from my superior? Oh my, I'd wager she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost 1 million gil or so. Ah, 1 million? It cost that much? She doesn't want me to pay it. Please no. The concern should be the much bigger picture. Yeah, I'll admit, I'm weak at finding points. But she doesn't mean to end my research, does she? Not such trifling details. Trifling? Oh, is that what I am? Trifling? I'm finished. That's what I am. I would be a fool to think otherwise, and to say such things through another. If she's to chastise me, I'd have her do it to my face. My thanks. A chop for your trouble. This poor guy. I never did find the wife in the end. I guess he's gonna have some trouble. Alright. I love the aesthetic of Archades. Star Wars Town. Ah, so pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Draklor researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go in through the service entrance. Make haste, shall we? Let's make haste, shall we? We shall.
The accomplices of the Senate have been quelled, Your Honor. Our forces sustained but light casualties.
You have leave to withdraw. One detachment will remain here to guard Draklor.
My lord.
They run
Do you
like
think they're
generic
onto
stormtroopers
us?
as well.
It would seem not. Though this will make our task more difficult still.
How's the dentist visit? It went very well. I gave them money for them to tell me my teeth were fine. That was basically it. And then I have to go back in 9 months. But there's a issue with the NHS at the moment in England. Like, if you lose access to your dentist, it's really hard to get back in. So I'd rather just keep going every like 6 to 9 months just for an appointment. £25 or so like that. And it just keeps me in the system. Once you leave the system, it's very hard to find a dentist when you actually need one, unless you go private. What's going on here? Yes, it went all good. For one, I've had some recession in the gum up here. Ever so slight, but when I brush it, it's a bit sensitive at times. So it's good just to get to check it every so often anyway. Just to make sure there's no cavities building from all the sugar I'm drinking. I mean, look, there's Ribena right here. The joys of living on the other side of the world. Yeah, I know, right? Noticed a good time getting here, didn't you? Off seeing the sights, perhaps? Not likely. Do you know how long it took to get the chops to get here? What's that? I gave Jules some chops. Jules? Tisk, a squad of judges has been sent to Draklor. You'll find the surface entrance rather difficult. A rather difficult proposition, I'm afraid. You're doing, no doubt. You knew how the Ministry of Law would move, so you had Van out collecting chops until the judges could reinforce Draklor, of course. Tell me, how much did the Ministry pay for your word to the prodigal son? Ministry? Oh, judges make poor customers, my friend. Too many rules, too many laws. Perhaps you didn't know, Master Balfour, that Draklor is a toy box these days, full of your Lord Father's conceits. All developed without the Senate's knowledge, of course. Why, not even the Emperor knew the full extent of Dr. Sid's operations. Now, here's the catch. Since Vane had himself declared dictator, nary a peep has come out of that laboratory. I know people who would sell their own mum for the merest scrap of information about the goings-on inside Draklor. People like Rosarian sympathizers worried about the Empire's weapons program, and anyone else who might be opposed to the House Solidor's hegemony. So, we create a disturbance, you get your windful of dirt on Draklor, and in exchange for your service, I've spoken to the cabbie. When he asks where you want to go, tell him you know where to go. Simple, no? Ah, a deal brokered in true Archades fashion. Why, it's just like old times, Jules. Brings a tear to my eye. Good to be back, eh? My regards to your Lord Father, Master Famran, rather Master Balfour, and on and on. Right, let's say that very quickly. It's really odd how they've not bothered voice acting some of that. I got to part of this game and just gave up. Welcome to Noble, and be proud you've made it this far. Chops of pine, chops of sandal, they're worth more than life itself. Don't let yours go lightly. You know where to go. Let's go. All aboard. So, this Jules, is he some old friend of yours, Balfour? You two seem close. Close enough for fisticuffs, rather. Faster, if you please. I would be loath to expend any of the violence of my present mood on my companions. Sir? Yes, sir. Cutscene.
Where to?
Come, this way.
Oh yeah, I was talking about your experience with the that cave, or the Sochen cave. So I found the puzzles, but it didn't force me to do any of them, so I just kept going.
Passing strange. There are supposed to be guards here.
Maybe you were just lucky, huh?
Maybe you're just optimistic.
Something may be afoot. We proceed with caution.
No time for caution. Step to it. Sid's chambers are on the top level.
Alright, so we are level 39. Well, I'll go do that. Right. I did mention I had to go back a few times. One of them was to go below the cabin. Yeah, Kratos was mentioning how there is like endgame stuff there. But because the game didn't force me to do any puzzles, right. It's taking me ages to get to Archades, so I'm just going to keep going. I'll come back when there's a hunt there, or when I need to go do the extra dungeons. What happened here? What did happen here? You are with him? No. Do a quick explore. What is this? Oh, that does not stop here. Fine. Right, don't explore everywhere else. That's blocked. That's blocked. All blocked so far. That's blocked too. Alright, so there's only one way to go. Set destination, Law 66. Okay. You get away with this? Right, and then there is another one. There is another floor. Ooh, that's fancy. Hey, welcome Dr. Sid. All of you are delirious. So nothing here. Oi. There too. Right. Away from now. Yay. Alright, okay. Something's going on. Definitely nothing here. double check that other floor. Oh, alright. One of those doors do work.
He's had visitors. One's lacking manners by the look of it.
Someone after the Nethicite?
The Yacht d'Effort, was it? 6 years, and ever since you got back, this. What madness found you there?
Up above us! Drop bulkheads 5 and 8! Be to it!
They found us.
He's earlier visitors, more like. We should lie low for now.
No, we'll use their confusion. We need to find Sid now.
Oh, that's handy. And now my radar's screwed. What's going on? There were soldiers in the laboratory. Has there been an intruder? The bulkheads are functioning was safe. The bulkheads red and blue are activated alternately. When one opens, the other locks. No one who wasn't intimately familiar with the workings of the laboratory could get through. The guards will find them soon enough. So then, who might you be? We're dangerous people. I am Van Ratsby. Hello. Oh, funny story. Got a little bit annoyed in the meeting today from some feedback from customers. So one of the feedback that we got was that our system, it can manage multiple companies and you can bounce between them as you please from like the header. So it's very easy to do. But our customers' feedback was, it's really complicated. We don't know which company we're working on. But like in standard website fashion, there's like a breadcrumb at the top, and it tells you which company it was. So I asked them, I was like, what's the feedback on the breadcrumb? Oh, it's really hard to see. I'm like, Jesus Christ, really? God, I went on a rant in that meeting about how you can't. Some people are just not worth helping. Like, if you find reading the breadcrumb to see which company you're in, it's difficult, then you shouldn't really be doing that job. Where are you? Archades. That's it. But I do understand that, but at the same time, I feel like you, I feel the same as you do. Well, you know what my ethos is. You treat everyone like Homer Simpson, basically, and if you can get it right for them, you can get it right for anyone. What is going on? The radar is also really odd. Why bother that when you could do this map thing? Yeah, but like that one just takes the biscuit. I'm like, they can't be bothered to scroll up the screen to see which company they're using via the breadcrumbs. Okay, so that's another control for it. Blue, red, green, yellow, orange for different portals you're in. Yeah, it's going to come down to that eventually. I went for like an idea where, well, we could just have a pop-up at the bottom of the screen that tells you which system you're on, and you can basically slide up and down. Couldn't open map in the original? Okay, that makes sense. I've opened up all the blue ones, so I want to go up a level. Right, so I think this floor is used to control the terminals, and then you go either left or right depending on which one you've unlocked. So I've unlocked blue. No doubt I'll need to come back and then go back to red. I think it comes down to already being busy working on something and something just getting to swap. Oh, you mean companies? Yeah, I mean, you give our customers too much credit. I've become very, very cynical person when it comes to other people, and that's because of the clients we deal with. Some of them are lovely, but some of them are like really, really difficult. Like the ones that I work with personally, they're all wonderful. I tell them something and they get it, and they know their job. So it's like some of the frontline staff really, really struggle with IT, and it's like, if you're struggling with IT, you shouldn't really be working there. It's like an IT business. Alright, so I've unlocked blue. Blue's not done me any good, so I need to unlock red. Mind you, there was a post here to do that. Yeah, your boss is like that, so I always get to think about the silliest things. What is this? Yeah, I mean, it's an occupational hazard. I mean, being a marketer, like, yeah, you always have to use plain language as best as possible. Yeah, there's just a. I think it's because today I've realised that the level I was thinking was like this level. I should have been thinking a little bit further down. Ah, Van Blatsbane! It's his favourite thing. Yeah. I think it might have also been just the end of the day, so I just got rolled off easier. You say that 80% of people end up doing jobs that they really don't like, but can't be motivated to look back for something that makes them happy. Feels like you mentioned, most people just roll up and do those kind of jobs. Yeah, I do wonder. Is we're in a wonderful industry as well. I mean, we deal with social housing, so like we get to help people in need, and like just the idea that to me is quite fulfilling. For me, anyway. Like literally helping people off the streets, and like getting their lives back together. That's the kind of impact you have. I mean, I think that's quite nice. But you're just thinking, if you can't manage IT equipment, how are you going to help these people? Alright. Right. Something tells me to get down south. That's blue. Nothing there. Gonna bounce for the night. See you tomorrow evening. Yes, I'll come grab you after work. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. I think we're playing White Castle tomorrow. Ian said. So, see you later. Bye-bye. All the way around, but achieved nothing. Cool. So, Tom's not mentioned anything yet, so I don't actually know if he's popping over. Another dead end. Right, so that changes the colours. Right, so that's locked everything else out of there. What's it done that way? Nothing. So just undone the puzzle, which means so I need to start off with area red unlocked. Yeah, this one has one on both sides, so you can never fail it, I don't think. nothing of note here, so... Ah, okay. It just tweaked that these consoles work floor by floor. Really unnecessary for that to be another map. Okay, so if I do that, that gets me access to here. Quite a commotion outside. It's hard to concentrate with such a racket. Of all the latest manufactured Nethsite data, yet Dr. Sid is unreachable. Perhaps he's pondering the mysteries of the universe on 70. Alright, okay. So we need to get to 470. I wonder if I'll go to floor 66 first. Now that I have the key, I might have to do something down here. Right, red. Level are you? 38. Yellow moats. Just precious. Nothing valuable there. It'd be nice to go that way, but I can't. So what I need to do is I need to get to each of those small rooms. This whole place is locked out. I read. None is making sense so far. 2 terminals in the center. Has to be blue because otherwise you can't get out. This lower floor is all locked out. So there must be a terminal on the 68th floor that does it. Fixes everything. Which is this one. flip that and lock myself in. Can't get to that side. So this one has to go first. Unnecessary. But that's a dead end. Map it up a little bit. Can't do anything like that. Okay, these other rooms are just spawn points. That's quite annoying. Okay, cool. I missed this last time. Right. If I do this now, I should be able to get further south. Jesus Christ, Pinello. Don't need to do that. Let's go. Right, so that gave me nothing. Which means I need to go to the other side. Except I can't normally. So I need to get to this little room here and that little room down there. And everything else is locked. Yeah, definitely. Yes. So. Very silly going in there again. That's blocked now. This way. Double check up here again. Nothing up north. From those two. Don't know how I missed that the first time. Look down here first. There's another control panel, so I should move to the other room first. Nothing. Well, that's pointless. It's nice to see the Imperial stop spawning after a while. So it looks like there's that room has something. What you got? What is so special about you? Nothing, apparently. Is access to this elevator. Which I presume takes me up to a higher floor, so this should be good. That was a fairly simple puzzle after all.
My apologies. You bear not the stench of Sid's lackeys.
And you are our earlier visitor. Yes, a valuable man, one I'd sooner not lose. Yet he knows too much.
Right, we'll get caught up. Skill tossed. Well, I'm happy I came here then. Got a whole ability for it. Hawking Sid. So many Sids in this game. Right. Double saving that because getting Guild Toss is very cool. Okay, what's it? Nothing.
Sid, you know Day-affected Nethicite brought down the Leviathan. How can you persist in this folly?
And you've come here to stop me. I'd fain see you try.
Consider your bones, old man. You're outmatched.
Pirate scum of the skies. What brings you here?
Treasure. What else would a pirate want? We'll take the Dusk Shard.
You've come all this way for that trinket. I thought you were above this. What's that? The Princess of Dalmasca come to visit. She's not entirely without merit. A test of sorts for our princess?
You're a babbling fool.
A trial for a Shelia Banargin Dalmasca!
You lust for the stone's power, do you not?
Lend him not your ears, milady. He means to use you.
Manufactured nethicite, like Bergen.
How could you do this? How could you fall this far?
Down a bit. Actually, no, that's not necessary. I like Sid. The way he talks is very funny. Well, you are kicking my ass. Like a son? Yeah? Yeah? Like both? Ooh, have reflect. We'll just slow you down a little bit, actually. We need to see what Pinello's doing. You just did a dispel. It isn't working, so you've got permanent dispel on. Why ain't that? Right. Do that. That's your luck now. Hit that one. Did that do any damage? Got no health bar, which is quite annoying. Not having information is a bit of a problem. I don't know if I'm doing any damage to them or to these rocks. Right, keep hammering the cave for a little while. See what happens. Hey, it dropped.
Always hiding behind your toys. Pity if anything were to happen to them.
Right, Bosh. In this situation, I actually have you. I don't know, I'm dying quite quick. No problem. How do we do that? Also, don't worry about Libra. Where are you, Libra? We will punishment B. Am I being a tard? I am completely in the wrong place. So it thinks, well, the AI thinks C-Hunter, like he's not HP now. That's another one down. What the? No, you can start doing this again. People fire from now just because it's a nice all-rounder.
It pains me to inform you that your time here is over. The curtain falls. Farewell!
Ha ha! Oh, that ultimate's quite funny. He's very Gundam. Look at that! Ah! Bash just smacked him for 3,000 damage. Codebreak is so cool.
Vana, you shouldn't have. This creature. So this is your Vana?
A Shelia Benargan Dalmasca. Just how far will you go for power? Does your lust for Nephesite consume you? Am I right? I am, aren't I? A worthy daughter of the Dynast King. You would do well to go to Girovegan. Who knows? You may receive a new stone for your trouble.
Your words mean nothing to me!
The reins of history back in the hands of man. I too make for Girovegan. Give chase if you dare it.
I do like him. He's the right level of crazy.
Hate it when he does that.
Mayhaps you think me remiss, the Lady Ash of Dalmasca? The Sky Pirate Rethus, at your employ.
The Imperial Senate, powerless to resist House Solidor's brutal purge, was dissolved. Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire.
He's a real man. He just rocks whatever he wants.
Shook the Imperial Bastion to its foundation. These developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military. The authoritarian rule of the judges, in tandem with the impending threat of Rosarian invasion, served to foster camaraderie among its ranks. For our part, the Resistance mustered strength in the border skies, making ready for the task ahead. A war to decide the doom of Ivalice would soon be upon us.
Notice how they launched those ships. That's very cool.
Squads Flametongue and Ogrenex are away. All ships reporting in. They're breaking to begin ship-to-ship maneuvers against us.
All hands, full ahead flank.
We shall make ready to repel their attacks. Counter-air. Track them as though they were the enemy.
Counter-air, to your stations.
A dispatch from Naldoa Command, Excellency. The Sky Pirate has left Arcadian airspace. He makes for Balfonheim with the Lady Ash and her party.
It is good to know the lady still lives. But what of our bid for the stone?
With the stone or without, our resistance should prove an even match for the Imperial army. These weeks of training have honed our edge.
I pray 'tis sharp enough.
Stand out on a gay bar? Would he? Would
They
he?
choose to supply the resistance, yet
be honest, I
raise
wasn't
not
looking too
sword
hard.
in aid. What
Well,
city could do this?
A city of men without countries.
I'll have to show you
Pirates of the sea and of the sky.
the
Few
manga
are they who would
I've been
fain lay
reading.
down their lives
Basically,
for
it's
a
like a
friend
really
that'll
buff
own a
dude.
king.
He loves pink. He just wears
The
it.
Marquis.
Because if
He
you're
is
real,
set on
man, you
war.
love pink.
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the Empire clear. When he helped you off the Leviathan, he spited the judge's full sore. He cannot sit in idleness and expect to avoid a reckoning. The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance Army. Enough power on our side, and even Vane may see the appeal of the treaty table.
Yet Vane holds the Netherite. What makes you think he would treat when he holds such power? Power enough to sink the Leviathan.
All the more reason for me to support your infiltration
They're
of the
not
capital.
pants. They're shorts.
You said it yourself. The Netherite is a powerful weapon. I would have you acquire it for me.
I have not said I would give you the Midlight Shard.
If there is no stone, I would have to look elsewhere for aid.
Then you would ally with Rosaria.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vane wants. He lures the Rosarians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Netherite.
I think not. Cid has a stone. We grab it and smash it to pieces with the Sword of Kings. Vane will be left holding nary a thing. Time is short. We follow Cid. He's heading towards Giruvegan.
Giruvegan.
It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Then you seek the Yogg Defoe. Deep within the jungle of Golmore, there is a corner of the Feywood where a mist storm surges and seethes.
Then that's it. Let's go.
Right.
Not coming, Rivers? Forget your precious Netherite already?
Cid's words rang hollow to me. I will follow another course.
Ah, another lead then, is it? You're well informed.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
Ah, Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they've found.
Okay. Thanks for the help, brothers.
Fly first, ask questions later. Your apprentice is more pirate than you.
I don't have an apprentice.
Princess Ash, I would hear your heart. If Dr. Cid has spoke the truth, you may well be rewarded with more Netherite in Giruvegan. Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I desire its power. I want, yet I also fear. I must protect Dalmasca. I can't afford to fear anything.
Do not forget Nabudis. That is my only counsel for you.
Balfonheim. Ah, our guest. If you've finished talking with Lord Redis, I suppose you'll be wanting to hear about the Feywood. Rickon, why must we aid these people? They seek only to further their own ends and care little of our Lord's wants, if at all. These people, I see only a boy, and it's by Lord Redis' command. If you have concerns, I've got me nose for ill intent. I'll take the measure of him. Oh, his image said it. Aye. Not bad at all. He measures up quite nicely. This one's no harm with the Lord Redis. Measure? You barely measure up. his waist, and that's counting the parrot. Your concerns duly noted. I, for one, plan on following Lord Redis's orders. Do as you please, but that no good will come of this. I apologize, pay no mind. Now, where was I? Ah yes, south of the vast Golmore jungle in Kirwan, there lies a place known as the Feywood. The mist there is far denser than most, and even should you make it through there's no guarantee you'll make it past what lies beyond. Aye, he speaks of the hidden trials of Feywood, which must be passed to open the gate to the holy land of Giruvegan. Okay, so we're going south of Feywood. Where are we? So if I remember right, there was a guy who was talking about Balfonheim at the Fon coast, but the road was sealed by boulders. So I'm assuming it's been unsealed now that I'm here. South Golmore Jungle and Kirwan lies the Feywood past the... Okay, fine. So we're going there. Resting fisherman. Stays as resting fisherman. Hello. Simply to gaze upon the sea's beauty cleanses the heart. Nothing there was so blue in my home. For the first time, I'm glad of my journey. That's not the same Vera we came across the other day. Good boy. Right. What else is there? Oh, there are shops. See any of there? Round 2 of admin. What you got? So you still sell actual weapons, and they do give you the next level weapons. Mine? No, don't. I'm skipping that one because of the element. So nothing there for me, luckily. I should be selling that. What you got? A new load of armors. Okay. Only +4 though. Kaiser shield. The gains aren't so great that I'd want to buy these. +3 is not that much. +3 there is not much. +4. The shield's also +2, but -10 magic evade. So I think my current kit still holds up well enough. Right. There was a hunt in Archades, I realised. I never actually got it. Well, that was silly of me. Still nothing. Oh, there's a bar there. Nice, look at all that. Looks like we're doing hunts next time. veer away for Balfonheim. Okay. Lindworm. Vermont. An ancient people sealed away a legendary worm in the ruins of uplands. Now it stirs once more. We must stop it while we can. That's one of the hunts you were talking about, Cranky. Getting on Archades. Although it's in Archades and the lower Archades, so I can't imagine the reward for that being very good. Insecure Sieg. I'm looking to be more popular with the ladies. Friggin' killing a tough monster or to do it. Just don't mention you help me out, okay? Again, Archades. Goliath. Nabana Fortress. Heard tell of a most compelling monster from a passing adventurer. I want to find out more, but I'll be needing some help. Where is that? That's in Nalbana itself. Death Scythe. Great Undead. Surrender the axe. Every night in my dreams, the same voice. This curse will be the end of me. I know what I did was wrong, but this... Cool. So, quests all over the place. Do a very quick explore. So this way goes to a dead end. Nice shop though. Just double check my items. Oh, accessories, right. Immune to stop. Immune to confuse. Yada, magic blood. Still can't buy those level up accessories. Take that. Take that too. Take that too. I'll take that. And look, I'm poor again. Wonderful. Also, just realised I knew this game also had the Jogian storytelling, and it becomes more clear later on in the game. Never clicked at the time. We were working our way through towards Pharaohs. What's the Jungian story? Storytelling, sorry. Your image. Ah, okay. Okay. The gambits we already have, so we don't need to worry about that. Right, let's just explore this town, and then I think we'll call it a night. There's an aerodrome here too. Hey, it's these guys. Hello there. Well, did you find your kingly treasure? Good to see you again. I'd have thought you lucky for to scrape that flying fiend's attention of your life. Escape. God damn it. But to best it, that's more than luck. A little old stuff. But do you have items? You do sell teleport stones. Grab two of those. Right, That's all my kit. All good and ready. There is a save point here. Paris is the lighthouse of Alexandria. It represents the guiding light. When it's not in your control or destroyed, it means you've lost guidance of the light. Basically doing dumb shit. Okay. I get ya. Although I'm trying to work out in the context of this. It's can't be my first time in the Cerobi Steppe. Oh, apparently it is. What level are you? Okay. Why is that still... Oh, it's because I'm not doing Libra anymore. Thank you. Level 39.
Yeah.
583 grand. Cool. We map everything else out. There's a couple of randos to talk to that look important. Try to do that now though. What are they? Get rid of some of these. Alright, cool. I'm conscious of the time because I need to go to the office tomorrow and I am getting tired. So, thanks very much for watching all. It's much appreciated. I'll catch you Saturday. There's a high chance I'll catch you Saturday. I'm due to go to London that day for some funeral stuff. But I should be back in time. Hey, Sunshowers, nice to see you. How you been doing? Yeah, so yeah, I should be back Saturday. Dad did say that at latest it'll be 6 o'clock, but who knows. But yeah, until then, take care, enjoy, wish you all the best, and I'll catch you all next time. I'm sure it'll be sure you'll see you later during the my sport. Yes, I definitely will. Lurkish ended. Lurkish reading manga. Oh, lovely. What are you reading at the moment? Because I've fallen off manga myself recently. I've been reading a lot of manhwas instead. Yeah, just something about the Korean comics have just caught me. So, Spellcaster. That sounds like a Korean one. I am currently reading, you might be interested, Martial God regresses to level 2 on Asura Scans, if you're ever interested. That's where I tend to read all my stuff, but you have to read on like Firefox with like the ad block on. For some reason they're like loads of them just riddled with ads. So yeah. I'll check that out though, so Spellcaster. Because I am liking the coloured Korean comics more than I am the Japanese versions these days. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed, otherwise I'm going to be late for work, and I still need to make lunch in the morning. So, good night all, thanks very much, take care, bye-bye. Yeah, the site you use for service riddle ads. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hey, Black Rose. Good night. Hope Ghostly Yard is going well for you too. So, I'll probably catch you in Mr. Stream at some point. And yeah, good night. Bye-bye! This is going to work.